We don't know them all, but we owe them all for defending and protecting our beloved country. Tonight, APW C.J.M and Pure Wrestling presents its third annual tribute to the troops.
And now, APW C.J.M and Pure Wrestling presents Tribute to the Troops.
Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back, and we are here for another episode of Universe Mode with Tribute to the Troops. APW C.J.M and Pure Wrestling here honoring the troops here tonight. And for the first match up this evening, we have the APW Women's Championship on the line. Rhea Ripley will be taking on the man, Becky Lynch.
Of course, APW's International Championship is on the line. It's going to be Tony Nese versus Nick Aldis.
It's going to be a good match to see. After that, of course, the Female Takeover Championship will be defended by Nikki Cross, as she will be taking on the challenger, Taya Valkyrie.
I'm going to wait for that one. It's going to be a good one, but this one's going to be even better. Shinsuke Nakamura getting a second chance at the nation's title up against Flip Gordon.
And for the fifth match of the evening, it's a ladder match, as Johnny Impact will be taking on the current USA champion, Mike Kanellis.
I don't know, Mike Kanellis after that showing with Rich Swann was amazing, but now we're going to go to the Pure Wrestling Championship match. Cedric Alexander gets an opportunity versus Pac. It is shocking, but it's going to happen tonight.
Will Cedric be able to do it? It remains to be seen, but we will also see a last man standing match here tonight. Lars Sullivan will be taking on Aleister Black for the APW World Championship.
That's going to be one good one, but the main event for Tribute to the Troops, Gargano wasn't at 100% when, Pete Dunne beat him at King of the Ring. Tonight, he's at 100%. He's going to fight Pete Dunne one-on-one for that title tonight. It's going to be good.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside to witness our opening matchup for the APW Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley tonight is the challenger for the APW Women's Championship. I mean, she got here, of course, because she defeated Jordynne Grace and Alexa Bliss in a triple threat matchup. She pinned Bliss, not Jordynne Grace. Of course, Jordynne Grace still has yet to be defeated here in APW, but Rhea Ripley taking and seizing that opportunity tonight. Will she be able to defeat Becky Lynch?
I mean, Rhea Ripley has been looking dominant as of late, and I've been seeing what she's been doing, and honestly, that match, she proved herself defeating two top women in your brain. Honestly, Rhea Ripley might be next in line to be the APW Women's Championship.
I mean, you could look at the history of Rhea Ripley thus far in APW. I mean, she retired Nikki Bella back at True Destiny. That's an accomplishment in itself for Rhea. But Becky Lynch, she has history specifically here at Tribute to the Troops. This is her third straight year walking in to Tribute to the Troops and has yet to be defeated on this pay-per-view.
I mean, I don't doubt it here. She can continue that streak, she can continue that reign for as long as she wants, because I think that Becky Lynch will continue to be undefeated here at Tribute to the Troops.
Of course,
and she's not the only one, though.
Yeah, she's not the only one, but it should be interesting to see what's going to transpire here as these two women will collide for the first time over the APW Women's Championship here in Washington, D.C.
And there's that title right there that we're looking at. We're going to see exactly who's going to be the APW Women's Champion after tonight. Will Becky Lynch continue to walk away with the title? We just have to see and find out.
Will Rhea Ripley be able to do it? That's the question on everyone's minds. And any brand, she's very unique. Rhea is very different, and Becky Lynch might have her work cut out for her here tonight at Tribute to the Troops.
I believe you. I mean, I think so. She looks like she's about ready to hand over the title to the referee, and we can start this match. Rhea Ripley is a different competitor than what she's faced before. That's why I'm kind of afraid to see what might happen when these two collide.
Well, here we go. At Tribute to the Troops, your opening matchup. Here we go. Of course, last year's opening matchup saw the Women's Wrestling Championship be defended. Candice LeRae taking on Tessa Blanchard. And that was a great match.
That was a great match. Great match to open the show indeed. And now these two are going to open the show here tonight. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley.
Becky stomps on the arm. Rhea with a jawbreaker to the man.
And now, oh my goodness, throwing her overhead there. Really taking her down. Really doing a number on Becky Lynch. Look out, float over, DDT.
Becky Lynch, we saw her, of course, defend the Women's Championship inside Hell in a Cell against Tessa Blanchard in the main event of an APW pay-per-view. That was historic. But the question remains is, I mean, it happened a little while ago, but that had to be a tough fight for Becky. And is she prepared to face someone like Rhea so soon? I don't think so.
I don't know. Hold on, kick out there from Rhea Ripley. Who knows if she's prepared and ready to fight her really soon? I mean, there's a lot of things going on here tonight. Oh my God, drop kick right to the back there. Rhea Ripley now gets dropped, and now, oh goodness, tossing her overhead right there yet again. Becky Lynch now gonna do that overhead maneuver. Becky Lynch really trying to take her down as much as she can. Hold on, wait a second. Oh goodness, Exploder from Becky Lynch.
She's getting her redemption here tonight at Tribute to the Troops because, of course, oh, look at this. Oh, right across the top rope, the neck of Rhea Ripley being affected, covered by Lynch. Here we go. 2 and a kick out. But as I was saying, Becky's getting revenge because it was a long while ago where Becky Lynch was speared and put through a TV backstage by Rhea Ripley.
She might as well get her revenge here tonight. She's trying to look at both ropes. It's obviously taking apart the arm of Rhea Ripley.
Of course, for the disarmer.
Oh, big kick out there by Rhea Ripley again.
Kick straight to the back. Becky Lynch now picking up her opponent. Getting punched right there.
Hold on. Rhea Ripley sends her to the corner.
Oh.
No. Oh, what a smart counter by Becky Lynch. She almost went for that big boot to the corner.
She couldn't connect as Becky Lynch was able to counter and do a spinning heel kick. But now Becky Lynch has Rhea where she wants her for another Exploder.
Very smart competitors, Becky Lynch. She has the most experience out of, I'd say, many women here in the past.
Rhea Ripley trying to come too. She doesn't know where she is right now. She's in trouble though. I'll tell you that. Oh no.
Rhea Ripley, she countered the disarmer.
She well scouted the disarmer, and she hits the Riptide right onto Becky Lynch. 2.
No, it's not over yet.
You know, nothing against the ref. probably his positioning, but Becky was pretty close to the ropes there.
She was pretty close to the ropes. I'm not going to hold you on that. She was, and I think that might have been just a rope break there, but referee didn't see it. Hold on. Ripley, oh my, almost taking the ropes with her tonight.
She's doing anything to make sure she walks out with the APW Women's Championship.
Oh, Becky again going for the arm. Look how smart Becky is. Going for the arm. She knows she has a disarmer, and she knows if she locks it in when the arm is really weak, she can get the win.
It's got her a lot of victories. I mean, there's a reason why Becky Lynch is the first ever Triple Crown Women's Champion.
Oh, Becky Lynch fighting with the forearms. Look at this. German suplex.
I mean, it's usually Rhea Ripley who, you know, takes out her opponents and dominates them throughout the match. But Becky getting revenge, only a 2 count here once again for the man. Another near fall as Rhea Ripley back up to her feet.
Oh, again, for the 3rd time in the match, another back exploder.
Becky Lynch,
you can see she's fatigued.
I mean, she came here tonight with one goal in mind, that was to retain the women's title, and she's proving why she deserves to be women's champion, taking it to Rhea Ripley.
And look at this, a different submission hold, but no, the rope was, the foot was under the bottom rope. And now Becky obviously tired yet again. And look at this, she wants to go for the disarmer. Will she get it this time?
Can she do it? She's got it locked in.
She's
right here.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, Rhea Ripley, I believe, was too close to the rope. She got the rope break.
I believe, yes, she did reach out her hand for that rope break. You're right.
Good call there by the official. As Rhea Ripley.
Call by the official there.
Yeah, still being able to survive and hang on throughout this match against Becky Lynch.
On down, look at this, Rhea Ripley gonna get, kicked right in the face there. Now Becky Lynch is gonna pick her up, but no, Rhea Ripley with that counter, that arm drag, sending down Becky Lynch.
What does Rhea Ripley have planned here for Becky? Oh.
There's the counters yet again. Counter there, Becky Lynch.
What is Becky have planned? Oh, big uppercut. Cracking Rhea Ripley, but is able to counter. Picking Becky up again, looking for the Riptide.
Riptide by Rhea Ripley gets it again. Rope break there. She's too close to the ropes.
Rhea Ripley. That comes with the ring awareness and perhaps the experience of Rhea Ripley, not as strong and dominant and showing through compared to Becky Lynch here.
And Becky Lynch, I think she's taking a breather. She's tired. She wants to wait for Rhea Ripley to get up instead of going for an attack again. And that, I think that's pretty smart, catching your breath like that.
And she caught her. She caught her.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. She's not going to stop. She's going to go for the disarmer right away.
But is she too close to the ropes once again? Who knows? No, she's in good position. Will Rhea Ripley submit?
Is she going to tap out here tonight?
Could this be it? Oh no, she fought out of it. Or at least Becky Lynch let it go. Now goes for the pin. No. Wow.
I thought the damage was already done. I thought she was going to give up after that, but she's still fighting here tonight.
Becky Lynch trying to get the support from the fans here in Washington on her side. Receiving a clothesline by Ripley, and oh, come on, look at this. Feet on the ropes.
Feet on the ropes, and now, hold on a second. Look out, DDT drops her.
A big move by Lynch.
Now Rhea Ripley is stuck there. I don't know what she's going to do because now Becky Lynch is going to go for, oh no, not this, but watch out. Oh, with the eyes of Rhea Ripley getting hurt there. I don't know if she's going to kick out, and she still does.
Rhea Ripley showing a great amount of fight within her here tonight against Becky Lynch.
And now she's going to get Rhea Ripley up. Oh no, Rhea Ripley with the arm drag. Gets the counter. And now, she's going to go somewhere
here. Dragging Becky right to the corner there.
Now, big boot. Got the big boot. Got the forearm.
Another Bexploder!
Oh my God, how many Bexploders has she done in this match?
I want to say 5 or at least 6.
I believe so. Hold on. Will it be over? It's still not over.
How is Rhea Ripley able to withstand all of this punishment? But it could be over if Becky Lynch locks in to disarm her right here, center of the ring.
Right on the flag. Will she tap out here? Tribute to the troops.
She's got no other choice. Rhea Ripley had nowhere to go. Becky Lynch retains the APW Women's Championship. Becky Lynch able to retain the APW Women's Championship here in the opening match at Tribute to the Troops. And with a match like that kicking off the show, I think we're in for a good treat tonight as far as the other matches are concerned.
Unbelievable match between Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. You saw the fight that both of them had, and she had to do like 5 to 6 Bexploders to wear down Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is like no other competitor, you're right, but Becky is still undefeated at Tribute to the Truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another championship matchup here tonight at Tribute to the Troops, this being for the International Championship.
And I feel like this championship has been highly regarded as one of the best championships in APW, and it's been pretty good so far. And here's the premier athlete, and well, he's going to tell us a little something.
This right here, this is why I'm the premier athlete. And let me show you something else. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 reasons why I'm the premier athlete. 8 reasons why I'm better than each and every one of you.
It's my favorite part of the show when we count abs with Tony Nese.
I mean, he takes quite a bit of time to show off himself, and I mean, obviously, getting that persona from a long time ago, but I think he's more arrogant than he's ever been before, ever since he was in beer wrestling in the early days.
Well, I mean, rightfully so. I mean, the guy is shredded. He is the premier athlete for a reason, a former Nations champion, a former APW television champion, and in order to get here tonight, he had to defeat a former international champion, and of course, Keith Lee, and he got the job done.
I mean, that is a tough task to do. Obviously, if you need to beat a guy like Keith Lee to get to the title, that already puts you up to the top.
Now the question is, can Tony Nese defeat this man, the national treasure, Nick Aldis?
It's going to be a tough task to do because Nick Aldis, we know he's a very good champion. And I've been seeing his work as of late. It's been amazing. He's been on a roll. So let's just see how Tony Nese does here tonight.
Of course, the insurance policy standing right beside Nick Aldis, that's Camille. And of course, I mean, Nick Aldis said when he came to APW that he could have challenged for the World Championship, but he wanted the International Championship because he said it lost its prestige as it once had when guys like Almas had it, or excuse me, now Andrade, and formerly known as Drew Galloway, now Drew McIntyre. I mean, he's got a point. There's been a long list of champions, but none have quite stood out except for The Miz, as well as those other 2 men I mentioned, and Aldis has really made that title meaningful again.
I mean, in a way he has, and I can agree with him. I mean, there's been many past champions, many great champions in the past, but maybe Nick Aldis might be the one to be the champion out of all of them, and I can agree with him on that.
And I was speaking about The Miz just a mere few moments ago, and well, he's the longest reigning international champion at a record of 6 pay-per-views, of course, before losing the championship. And well, Nick Aldis, if he is successful in this match tonight and retains that title, he'll be at 5.
I mean, that's very close to The Miz. Miz has to be careful, but so does Tony Nese. I mean, he has to try to stop the reign of Nick Aldis and tries to become again, you know, tries to reclaim or get that international championship.
It remains to be seen as we are about to have this match, you know, begin for that prestigious international championship. I mean, when you have a guy like Andrade as the first champion, who then went on to, you know, become a future C.J.M world champion, that just speaks volumes of how, you know, great this international championship is alone.
I mean, guys like The Miz as well. The Miz became international champion, and then soon enough, Mr. Money in the Bank, similar to Andrade, but, you know, getting the Pure Wrestling World title.
Nick Aldis or Tony Nese to be a future world champion. Who knows? Anything can happen.
Anything could definitely happen in APW, C.J.M, or Pure Wrestling. Right now, this is APW's minor championship on the line. So we'll just see how their division fares and how they will show off their talent here tonight. After
Tony Nese was successful in his match against Keith Lee, Nick Aldis stated that it's going to take more than a running knee and a 450 splash to put him away. And I think I'd have to believe him, because he defeated a legend like Jushin Thunder Liger. He defeated a monster like Bobby Lashley to win the title, and of course then retain the title against Lashley.
I mean, I don't... Oh my goodness, do you see the strength of Tony Nese right there?
Yeah, he's the premier athlete. It's very, you know, it's more than a moniker for Tony Nese. He can do anything. He can be agile, he can do the high flying, and he has a very good power advantage. Look at that counter there.
Kick there, very smart. Tony Nese, like you, I agree with all what you're saying, because Tony Nese is showcasing it right now. Here we go again. Another power bomb right to the canvas, right to the stars and stripes there on the mat.
Could this be the end of Nick Aldis' championship reign, as Tony Nese came up a little short there off that forearm in the corner?
That's alright, because now he's gonna do something big and heavy damage here. Hold on. What does
Tony Nese have planned here at the top rope? Oh my God!
German suplex from Tony Nese, and now is it a moonsault beautifully executed by that man right there?
Like I said, he can do just about anything in that squared circle. Going for a cutter was Nese. Oh!
He stepped on him right in the face. He looks to catch him off guard, and ref, what are you doing? The cover, it was too late. I blame the referee.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the ref was trying to get a good view to see if Nick Aldis' shoulders were on the mat.
I mean, I think he had a good enough view from there, but hold on, choking him with the ropes there.
Tony Nese is just... Oh, look. This man is flexing on the Washington, D.C. crowd here.
As he should. Oh my God. He almost spilled onto his manager there. As she's picking him up.
Camille assisting Nick Aldis, picking him up, but Nese is going to stay on the attack.
Looks like they're exchanging blows on the outside. Can't blame them. Heads back inside the ring. Tony Nese now, using, goodness, a little trick there to grab Nick Aldis' attention. And now, Falcon Arrow.
The champion looks like he might be in some trouble here. Another crossface covered by Nese, and a kick out at one.
Kind of looked like a rope break, but I don't know if I was seeing that right on my monitor. But
it looked like that to me, but of course the referee's positioning, he wouldn't be been able to tell.
Of course not, and I mean that's troublesome for the competitors here tonight. Hold on. Aldis trying to go for something here now. Tony Nese, Irish whip to that. That turnbuckle padding there.
The champ seems like he's in some trouble. I mean, Tony Nese has had his way thus far throughout this match since the beginning.
I mean, honestly, he's been put to the test, and Nese is kind of getting a little fatigued here. I mean, kind of surprising. Nick Aldis is taking him to his limit. I mean, you have to do a lot to put a man like this away.
Perhaps it's good that Nick Aldis is making Nese waste all of his breath and you know, just tire him out so he can take advantage. Like right there, breaking the face.
Disrespect.
Tony Nese across the top rope. Aldis headed up to the top.
And now Aldis, with the elbow drop right down to the chest of Tony Nese.
A patented maneuver. And while he's just looking down on his opponent now, being a, good sport right there, just letting him get up. But could this have been a mistake? Nese trying to powerbomb him again.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for a pile driver, but no! Counters it.
Pile driver, powerbomb, either way, it was countered by the champion. As he connects with a big uppercut right there on Tony Nese.
And now he's going to go for something here. Suplex. Wait, what? Oh, no, he gets it. Never mind.
It looked like Nese blocked it the first time around, but couldn't the second. And he's looking for now the Michinoku driver.
And he gets it successfully. Goes for the combo, the cover. Fully retained, no. And now Aldis raising up his hand, almost in victory. Aldis now, big right hand, and another one, dropping Nese.
Nese with the counter, the Irish whip, but he gets caught with the big knee to the face.
The big knee to the face might pay dividends, and now, hold on now, Nick Aldis, good, no fighting for position there. Nese gets out, he gets loose, but gets stuck in the, over the rope there.
Gets tossed to the apron, and, I don't think it's very wise to mock Tony Nese.
I don't think so either. I don't think it was one at all, because now Nese.
Oh, he's looking for that running Nese.
Got him right there. Run on the chin.
Just connected with that running Nese. Camille has gone to the other side. I believe, Nese was intended to go for a 450 splash.
And now, he doesn't need to because, oh my goodness, wait, powerbomb. Nick Aldis with the counter.
And
wait a second. What a big knockdown there.
I mean, it was similar to the way Tony Nese put away Keith Lee on Superstars, but oh my God!
Pole driver. It looks like it left Tony Nese lifeless there.
And now we know what comes after with Nick Aldis, the patented submission, the King's Lynch Cloverleaf.
And I think it's probably over after this. Tony Nese is suffering, and he has no choice but to tap out to...
Look at this right here, the King's Lynch Cloverleaf by Nick Aldis. It was able to put away Tony Nese.
Not to mention that power driver also took a lot of, sense out of Tony Nese. Couldn't handle it.
And Nick Aldis remains APW International Champion, and you know what that means. That's a record of 5 pay-per-views. He has been International Champion. Could Nick Aldis be able to surpass The Miz as longest reigning International Champion? 1 pay-per-view away from doing that. Only time will tell if it can be done.
I mean, he is so close. He can possibly be the man to do it, but who knows what's after Tony Nese? Who knows what's waiting for him next? Nick Aldis just has to be ready for the competition in APW.
And Chris Gamer 1025, I mean, it's time for a women's championship matchup from, of course, one of your brands, that being C.J.M. The challenger tonight, Taya Valkyrie, takes on the champion, Nikki Cross. Of course, a rematch from King of the Ring.
Well, I mean, did you see the match from King of the Ring? Did you see what happened to Taya Valkyrie in that match? I mean, she was on the bridge of winning. She never actually hit her finish, okay? Which is, I believe, called the Road to what is it? Hold on a second. Road to what?
The Road to Valhalla.
See, that's why I can never say it on commentary, because I never can say it right. That's why I say her finish. So if anybody gets triggered, well, there you go. So, I mean, King of the Ring, she got rolled up pretty bad. I mean, she got rolled up once, she kicked out, but then the second time in the crucifix cover, she got pinned and it was over. Nikki Cross retained from there. People say Nikki Cross barely escaped her, and I think that's possibly true, but I mean, like, you have to win by any means necessary, and if the crucifix cover wins you the match, then might as well get it done.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's very questionable in the way that Nikki Cross achieved her victory that night at King of the Ring. But, well, Taya Valkyrie getting a second opportunity here tonight.
Well, here comes the champ. The female Takeover champion, Nikki Cross. And beating Kairi Sane for the title, that was such a huge win for her career. And tonight, she gets to keep adding to her resume as she tries to defeat Taya Valkyrie. But I don't know. How do you think this match is going to go? Taya Valkyrie's pretty angry with Nikki Cross.
I mean, this match could go either way. Just knowing that Taya Valkyrie was, you know, a mere few seconds away from defeating Nikki Cross to become female Takeover champion, that has to be in the back of the mind of the champion tonight as she gets ready to defend that title.
And I mean, obviously Nikki Cross, she has that title around her waist. She has all the power she has here. I mean, she's possibly one of the oddest champions we've had, but I mean, she's just such a fighter, honestly.
She doesn't act like most. She really stands out. Ever since her days in APW, she was of course a former APW Women's Champion as well. Nikki Cross, wherever she goes, success follows.
Success does follow, and I mean, the only title she hasn't won was obviously the Women's Wrestling Championship, but I mean, she's pretty close. I mean, if she could do that, that could put her right at the top again.
Nikki Cross is, well, I mean, it looks like she's in a different place tonight for this female Takeover Championship title defense she's about to have here.
I mean, she has to be in the right state of mind. She's facing somebody that is very obviously angered at her for that win at King of the Ring. That's why you see rematch like this, Taya Valkyrie and Nikki Cross, and well, Pac needed an opponent. Cedric was the runner-up for Pure Wrestling, so they decided to go with Cedric.
Thinking about it, from the very first female Takeover champion all the way till now, there's been many great women to have held that championship. And, well, Taya Valkyrie wants that prize.
Well, here we go. I mean, the referee, you have a good point. The referee raising up that prestigious title in the air to signify the beginning of the match.
Well, here we go as we are about to have the bell rung in just a few seconds. Nikki Cross and Taya Valkyrie, here we go.
Oh, what a slap to the face. Taya Valkyrie's not playing around tonight. Hold on. Oh!
Big clothesline taking down the champion, but Nikki Cross fighting back.
Fighting back with the chops and the strikes, but old Taya Valkyrie with the counter and suplex right down to Nikki Cross.
Like we said, Taya Valkyrie was mere inches away from defeating Nikki Cross at King of the Ring. She's going to want to fire on all cylinders and just, you know, take it to Nikki Cross right here at Tribute to the Troops.
I mean, I guess you're right. Oh my goodness, big forearm shots. And now
a big neck breaker. We saw a strong start to this match by Taya Valkyrie, quickly going after Nikki Cross.
Now, big punch right to the gut. Nikki Cross now. Hold on, gonna grab her. Gonna go for suplex. Big snap suplex. Goes for the cover automatically, but no.
Wow, Taya Valkyrie kicking out before the ref can even get his hand down for a 1 count.
Taya Valkyrie using the eye rake when the referee wasn't seeing, and now throws Nikki Cross to the outside.
I mean, is this smart? What is Taya doing?
Again? She's trying to do this for King of the Ring. Don't tell me she's going to try it again and Tribute to the Troops.
This is crazy. Oh, God.
She missed again.
She just crashed and burned right here at Tribute to the Troops.
Right onto the floor there. There's basically no padding, not as much as the mat. And she's got to be hurting right now.
I mean, that's why it's called high risk. I mean, you could connect or, you know, miss with a big time maneuver like that, and well, in this case she missed, and it's gonna take a toll on her throughout this match.
definitely take a toll on her throughout the match. And now, hold on, jawbreaker there. Taya Valkyrie using it wisely.
Oh, here it comes. The road to Valhalla.
Got her there. And now, with the pin combination, Taya Valkyrie.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. How did she do that?
Nikki Cross just kicked out at one out of that big-time maneuver, and oh
no, she needs a clothesline after trying to reverse Taya Valkyrie. I mean, she did reverse the, finish at King of the Ring.
Oh God!
Oh my!
Taya, don't do this.
You really want the title? Oh God!
She is taking it to the champion, but is this smart? I mean, well, she went inside the ring to make sure the referee, wouldn't count. But I mean, now she knows she can't win the championship off of a countout. She has to pin or make Nikki Cross tap out.
And throwing her head down right into the canvas, really trying to rock Taya Valkyrie. Oh my! She picks her up, and now she swings her down.
Nikki Cross with a very impactful, look like a high-angle Michinoku driver on the challenger. The cover, 1, 2, and Taya kicks out.
And now, oh no, Taya Valkyrie, don't get up because you know what's coming now. Here we go. Taya Valkyrie stuck here. She's got the leg, swings her down. That's got to be over. Let's see right now.
Swinging neck breaker and a kick out at 2 by Taya Valkyrie, getting the shoulder up there. Nikki Cross is fired up. What is she doing?
I have no idea. You're just as surprised as I am.
Oh!
Front kick to the back of the head.
It connected to perfection. Nikki Cross, knowing the fight she's gonna have to bring to Valkyrie here tonight. Oh God! 1, 2, no, not even a 2.
Not even a 2 count. I'm just really focusing on this match right now when Taya Valkyrie, she uses the hair to bring her down.
A big spear by Taya, and now the Dragon Sleeper on Nikki Cross, trying to make her tap out, trying to make her submit. Nikki Cross is in pain.
No, she uses the knees to get out of that Dragon Sleeper. And oh boy, oh God, out of nowhere, slamming her down.
What a maneuver by Taya Valkyrie here, setting up Nikki Cross in a big punch to the head.
Oh God, using her own arms to choke around. I mean, Taya Valkyrie has the size advantage. She's way taller than Nikki Cross, and I mean, she has to use that to her advantage to really take Nikki Cross down, play with her buttons, and really do a lot of damage.
Probably has way more strength and power as Nikki Cross is able to
Nikki Cross
counter.
Has a whole lot of fight.
Yes, Nikki Cross is a resilient champion, as we've seen from her brutal wars with Kairi Sane and Taya at King of the Ring.
Oh, goodness.
You may say she barely survived that match, but tonight is a whole different story. She was prepared for Taya Valkyrie.
Where's she taking her? I have no idea. Nikki Cross, what is she doing here? Oh boy, don't tell me.
Oh, what?
Trying to be smart? No, no. You know how crazy Nikki Cross gets.
I mean,
she just wants to try to become, or retain, there you go, her championship.
Nikki Cross with the champ, the challenger down, and the champ looking for something. Big knee by Valkyrie.
Valkyrie really trying to, go for another maneuver to put some pressure. And now, hold on. Oh, goodness.
Nikki Cross with the reverse DDT right down to Taya Valkyrie, picking her up here. What does she have planned?
There's a big kick. What the?
Oh
my goodness.
Very right.
Did you see how her neck just snapped?
Yes, I did. It was brutal. It was impactful and very smart, by the way, by Nikki Cross to trap the arms of Taya so she wouldn't be able to counter that maneuver.
Very smart, very, smart fighter here, smart champion. Oh, God, Luthez press. No,
oh my goodness.
Go for the punches, slamming her head down right onto the
Can't she do it here? The swinging neckbreaker by Nikki Cross.
For the second time in the match, swinging neckbreaker puts the challenger down. Taya Valkyrie might be done for. No!
I was about to say it could have been a definite win for Nikki Cross after that maneuver, but Taya Valkyrie digging down deep, somehow able to kick out.
Man, the women are definitely putting on a show for all of us here tonight.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, jeez. Oh, she's stuck on the middle rope there, ref. My God. Uh-oh.
No, not the road to Valhalla. Near the ropes to Nikki Cross.
Oh, God, no. Nikki Cross right on the ropes there. I think that might be it. She got all choked up. There's no way. We might have a new champion.
What? Both these women hitting their big maneuvers, and still neither of them is willing to go down.
None of them are willing to go down. Look out. Neck suplex with the cover. 1, 2, no. She's desperate. She wants to go for the cover. The crowd is going crazy tonight.
In honor of the troops, Nikki Cross being kicked down. Taya Valkyrie placing her in the corner and just gonna ram her head repeatedly into that top turnbuckle pad.
My relentless, my God. Oh, but how does Nikki Cross get up in every type of situation here that she's in?
Oh my goodness, pulling Nikki Cross by the head. Taya Valkyrie now picking up Nikki Cross here. Big forearm shot, but Nikki Cross fires back with a kick to the gut. And again, taking it to Taya Valkyrie.
Oh my goodness.
Nikki Cross is a loose cannon. She is one loose cannon here for C.J.M.
No doubt about it. She continues to strike. Keep applying the pressure here tonight. I can't even speak. Nikki Cross is just overwhelming Taya Valkyrie. What is this?
Oh no! Looks like it. Oh!
Oh goodness!
And
that's the setup right there. Is that over? Don't tell me. Nikki Cross with the elevated finish to the match.
The elevated swinging neckbreaker put away Taya. Look at it right here. Look at the impact. Boom to Taya Valkyrie.
She needed that maneuver to put Taya Valkyrie away. I don't think Taya Valkyrie could have kicked out of that move right there.
Well, now there is no controversial way in which this match ended. It is definitive that Nikki Cross was able to defeat Taya Valkyrie.
Big congratulations to Nikki Cross.
It's time for another championship match. This time, the Nations Championship will be up for grabs.
You know the history of Shinsuke Nakamura and, you know, minor and major titles. He's been having them all the time. I mean, back when he was USA Champion, APW United States Champion, APW World Champion, and even Pure Wrestling Champion. But this man, you know, he's just, it's hard for him to get that Nations title against Sullivan. I mean, like I said, at King of the Ring, it's like a dynamic feud. You have a strong style fighter, you know, that uses kicks and everything. But you have Flip, who uses mostly his high-flying abilities to outmaneuver him.
And well, I mean, it's a very drastic change in styles between Nakamura and Flip Gordon, but despite that, Flip Gordon was able to defeat Nakamura back at King of the Ring.
And what a good match that was. I mean, Flip Gordon catching him out of nowhere, basically, with that shooting star press and really taking down Nakamura good. But he's back here yet again, and then from next week after to really put a price on him, put a number on him.
And Flip Gordon, a proud and honorable Nations champion.
Whoa! Flip Gordon coming out supporting the red, white, and blue here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, he served in the military once upon a time, and he's very proud of that and very proud to be here at Tribute to the Troops.
And wearing his old school tights as well, just for this one night for the troops. For everyone here at home as well.
Flip Gordon, we talked about him being an honorable and, defending and champion, but is facing Nakamura a week later after all the strikes he landed. I saw that match. It was brutal for Flip. Is he even at 100% here tonight?
I mean, I think these two men are probably at 100%. You know, the man that's not at 100% who did not make it to tonight is Rich Swann, and we all saw why.
Rich Swann, I mean, he went through a war with Mike Kanellis. Of course, Kanellis will be defending, a little bit later on tonight, and, well, he takes on Johnny Impact in a ladder match, but this match should be good too. Nakamura getting another crack at the Nation's Championship here in Washington, D.C. It's a special occasion. Can Nakamura get it done?
Gordon, obviously, there it is. His usual ritual before the match and taunt.
I mean, when you have a guy who can literally flip while having a championship in his hands, I mean, that says a lot about your champion. He can do just about anything.
I mean, we've seen just about anything from Flip, and I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura has to be careful. I think maybe if he can catch him with a Kinshasa out of nowhere, maybe it might be over. Can you imagine if we see a Kinshasa out of midair? I mean, hey, I'm just saying, that might be incredible to see.
I mean, anything can happen. Nakamura, look at this. Oh,
Flip Gordon already challenging Nakamura.
Looking for that landslide early on was Nakamura. Flip landed on his feet. Oh my goodness.
Is Flip gonna really put Nakamura away this early? Look out now. What is this? Flip. Oh, using the leg drop to his advantage. Very smart this man is. Oh, he's going to the top already. Oh, but Nakamura. Oh, wait.
Oh,
no.
Went for the elbow drop. Nakamura countered.
I was about to say, he's not going to wait. Look at this. Whoa, Nakamura. I haven't seen this ever from him. He uses it tonight.
He's pulling out all his best maneuvers against Flip here at Tribute to the Troops. The cover.
No.
Kick out at one in hopes to, of course, win that Nation's Championship. Misses wildly with that chop.
And now big missile drop kick there. Now gets the counter. Nope.
It looked like he wanted to go for a Kinshasa.
Looked like he did. Oh, back suplex takes down Flip. I mean, you can't stop the agility from Flip Gordon. You can't stop it at all. But look at this. Oh, no. The arm. Oh, a Flip.
Well, I mean, it could potentially be stopped if Nakamura goes after the legs of Flip Gordon.
Oh, big counter there by Nakamura. And I mean, I guess you're right. Hold on, Nakamura.
Oh, no. Flip. Oh, getting sent into the corner now. A German suplex. Clutching at the back of his neck.
Almost folding him in half, it seems like. And now, the wrong time to taunt Nakamura. Because now Flip has got him. Flip. Whoa, look at this!
Oh my goodness! Satellite DDT by Flip Gordon.
And now Flip gonna put him in the corner. We might see a Kinder Surprise early on in the matchup here tonight. Here it comes. Kinder Surprise there by Flip Gordon. Will he go up to the top? Oh no, he's gonna go for the pin first. Kind of smart.
I mean, very interesting because guys like Jay White, guys like Nakamura himself at King of the Ring have countered that very maneuver.
Well, it seems like tonight he couldn't do it. Look out, Sunset Flip.
Flip Gordon planning Nakamura.
Pulling out all the stops. Look at this.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
A springboard shooting star.
And now the cover. Will it be over from that springboard? No.
Springboard shooting star press by Flip Gordon. Like we said, he can do just about anything. He usually hits that from the top rope, but tonight he used the ropes to his advantage.
Well, he used the ropes to his advantage. That might be his mistake because now Nakamura gonna throw him right down. He's gonna taunt his way to victory, ladies and gentlemen. He's on his knees, and Nakamura has to find a way to knock him off his feet.
That half-and-half suplex taking a toll on Flip, as well as these crushing blows in the corner.
That is true, and now leaving Flip kind of helpless. Oh, wait,
What?
hold on.
No.
What is he?
Oh, come on.
Nakamura, come on. Don't do that now.
Nakamura taking off that turnbuckle pad, exposing the steel rung right there.
Oh. Oh, my.
Nakamura
tells him to come on. Let's do it. Look out.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, in the hardest part of the ring, the apron. Flip Gordon down.
Oh! The referee.
Damage. He gets the low blow. The referee didn't see a thing.
Very.
You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, it was strategy by Nakamura. Take off the turnbuckle pad so the ref could fix it. Wow, he low blows Flip Gordon.
Low blow him on the outside of the ring too. Look out, a real big high kick sending Flip Gordon back. And now
both men missing their kicks. Flip on the shoulders of Nakamura.
Oh no, on the apron again. Come on, get back inside the ring.
The ref is at the count of 5. Nakamura can't win the title off a countout. He knows that. It's why he threw Flip back inside the ring.
And now he might as well just go for the Kinshasa, but he's just toying with Flip at this point.
Could this be a mistake by Nakamura, just toying with Flip instead of ending it all right here? Oh, wait, he might be ending it all. Middle rope Kinshasa, no!
Oh my, what a counter! Now Flip Gordon, look out! Middle rope, no, missed the middle rope! Shooting star press!
He missed it. Countered the roundhouse by Nakamura, though.
And now Flip, Nakamura countered that missile drop kick in the corner.
These two tearing it up here at Tribute to the Troops. Front headlock released by Nakamura. Now going for a Gourd Buster.
Gourd Buster really taking him down. And now, look out. Wait.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Go for something here.
This is what I'm saying. He should just put away Flip right here, right now. Oh, God!
Oh, my goodness. That's it. It's over. That's it. And...
What?
You got... No. Tell me that I didn't just see that right there. He just kicked out.
He kicked out. It was 2.9. It looked like a 3. Nakamura couldn't believe it either. Flip Gordon with a Falcon Arrow on Nakamura. Back to the apron looking for him. What is Flip doing here?
I have no idea. What is he gonna do? Oh,
Springboard
goodness.
shooting star press once again, landing its mark onto the king of strong style, the artist, Shinsuke Nakamura. The cover by Flip. What?
You gotta be kidding me.
And
these two are fighting tonight. Oh my.
Perhaps that's what Flip needs. He needs to hit that elevated shooting star press from the top.
He needs to.
Oh my goodness! Corkscrew arm drag.
Not playing around. That sets him up for the shoot.
Flip Gordon has leveled Shinsuke Nakamura thus far.
Oh goodness, did you see that creative maneuver? Now Nakamura gonna go rolling out to the apron, and Flip just warming up here tonight.
What is, gonna take some time to showboat.
Oh God, no, please, the floor, oh God.
Too bad we couldn't have a better camera angle on that, but it was still brutal and effective. It took out Nakamura.
It definitely did, and Nakamura is not silly. He's basically getting up groggy here tonight. Look out. Oh, God!
Star-Spangled Stunner for the first time. Flip Gordon hitting that springboard stunner on Nakamura.
Oh, God, he used the strong shot this time to take down Nakamura. What a kick out there.
Shinsuke Nakamura able to kick out of that impactful maneuver. What does Flip have planned now? Oh my goodness, he's calling for Nakamura to get up here. Flip Gordon. Shinsuke Nakamura transitioned into that fireman's carry to knock down Flip Gordon.
Well, Gordon's knocked down. He might not be out, but this might be over. Wait, what? Fighting for position there. Flip with the kick there to the face.
Flip Gordon once again mocking Shinsuke Nakamura here.
I don't know if you want to do that because now he might be in danger. Here comes the kicker surprise. Right into Nakamura.
And it could be over for Shinsuke right here.
Oh, there's that springboard shooting star press. It might be over. And it is. Flip Gordon defeats Nakamura again.
Flip Gordon have to use all of his big time maneuvers. But look at that shooting star press using the ropes there on the apron. Flip Gordon is victorious.
Well, Flip Gordon definitely the People's Champion here tonight, Washington, D.C. Here's a former man that used to support America, support the, everything that it does for its troops and everything. Flip Gordon is the man here tonight.
You wanted a proud, honorable fighting nation's champion, you have it right here with Flip Gordon.
And well, he's celebrating here tonight. We just have to see what's next for Flip Gordon as he celebrates and he continues with the troops.